The Minister of Interior, Mr. Agboola, has claimed responsibility of the tragic deaths of about 16 applicants, contrary to his earlier pronouncement on the deaths which trailed the recent exercise. Speaking after the incident, the Interior Minister had said that more than 45% of the applicants who turned up were not supposed to be at the center and that they overpowered the security personnel which led to the stampede. However, Mr. Moro told the Senate investigative hearing yesterday that he takes responsibility for what happened as the buck stops at his desk.
On March 15, nearly 16 young Nigerians were killed in stampedes at different immigration recruitment centers across the country. Nigerians have been demanding to know those responsible for the exercise that caused tears and agony for the families of those killed. At this investigative hearing, the Senate is also demanding answers.
Did you know how much was collected?
From the testimonies of the board member and the Comptroller-General of Immigration, it appears the recruitment exercise was already fraught with problems before it even began. Both of them distanced themselves from the recruitment exercise.
I am a member of the board, and I was not there when it was signed, and I'm not aware about it.
I have a copy of that letter which I expressed my dismay that as a stakeholder, as the head of a service that is supposed to recruit, I was not aware of this exercise.
But the Minister of Interior refuted the statements made by the Comptroller-General of Immigration.
So when people say that we took this decision without the board, I want to correct that impression because we are all members of the board and I am chairman of that board. My heart goes out to the families of those who have lost their dear loved ones. I sincerely sympathize with those injured. I share in their grief, share in their pain. May I, at this juncture, therefore, assure you, distinguished senators and Nigerians, of my respect for the sanctity of human life. The loss of these young Nigerians who are needed as a critical human factor for nation building is most regrettable. As the Minister of Interior, under whose purview this unfortunate incident took place, I cannot abdicate my responsibility. The buck stops at my table.
A total of 710,000 people applied online nationwide, out of which about 522,000 people were shortlisted. Committee members were disturbed that the ministry decided to invite everyone who applied to come for the aptitude test without specifying those who were shortlisted. Committee members also demanded to know why the consultant only released 45 million naira out of the 710 million naira gotten from the job applicants for the exercise.
201 million naira was budgeted for the exercise.
Yeah.
Only 45 million naira was released by the consultant. Do you agree with me that none of the fund causes the failure of that exercise?
And I can say to you, sir, that this contract protected both parties by and large, equally.
The Minister of Interior, Mr. Agboola, once again apologized to the families of those killed and says he takes full responsibility for what happened as the buck stops at his table. But with this apology, console the families of those who were killed.